Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another review, and in today's review we're looking at a cheap $25 dash camera. What we're looking at here is the black box card DVR. This shoots full 1080p at 30 frames per second with a 170 degree wide angle lens. Yes, this camera supposedly does full 1080p at 30 frames per second. It also does 720p and standard definition with a 140 degree wide angle lens. And this lens is very wide. It has an HDMI port on the bottom, regular USB, and a tripod mount, so you can mount it to any tripod. And as you can see, it's also very small and kind of looks like a digital camera. It has a 2.7 inch TFT display on the back, which is not very sharp whatsoever. So when you're looking at it in very bright sunlight, it's not going to be that great if you're out there vlogging. And on the left side of the camera you have nothing, it's just no buttons, and on the right side you have the power on and micro SD card slot, and it does accept micro SD cards up to 32 gigabytes. And like I said, the actual TFT display is very low resolution, so you're not going to be getting really sharp quality video off the back of the monitor, but you're really not going to be looking at the monitor while it's hooked up to your car as a dash camera. That's what it's made for. So here is some sample footage of what this camera is capable of doing. It was shooting full 1080p at 30 frames per second, and I just sped up the video because it was really long. And I'll say this, the video files on this camera are about 400 megabytes, and it does shoot 3-minute videos in increments. So it will be 3-minute video, pause, another 3-minute video, pause. But I think you can turn that off, so it would just continuously record. But I think doing the 3-minute clips are better than just running your camera at 1080p for like an hour. So here is the footage, and it does have a built-in microphone, so you can get audio off it. And I will play a video that I recorded with the audio, but the audio isn't all that great. But for a $25 dash camera, you can definitely tell the quality isn't that bad. It's a very wide angle lens. It actually looks pretty good for being 25 bucks. But here's what the audio sounds like. Audio test of the K6000 black box DVR dash camera shoots 1080p at 30 frames per second with a 140 degree wide angle lens. It does also do VGA video and 720p video at 30 frames per second also. But this is just the audio test from the camera sitting on my window getting light from the sun, so you guys have been able to see what the quality is. And I will show you some dash cam footage of it in the car as well. But this camera does remind me of a point and shoot digital camera. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It has that same look and feel of a digital camera with a wide angle lens that really pops out. And if you have it in your car, people are really going to notice that you do have a dash cam. It is actually smaller than it looks on camera, I will definitely tell you that. It weighs almost nothing, so when you pick it up, there's the micro SD card slot, and when you do pick this camera up out of the box, you're like, there's no weight to it whatsoever. So it does feel really cheaply. And like I said, I was using a 32 gigabyte micro SD card SanDisk class 10, and I recommend it. Even Amazon recommends you guys using these. That's where I got the camera. But with that being said, guys, this camera is a win. It does have a reset button on the bottom if you want to reset the camera. But with that being said, guys, so what you're looking at here is my Sony action camera next to the K6000 dash camera. So you're being able to see which one is wide and how wide they both are. One is 140 degree wide angle, and the Sony is 170 degree wide angle. So together you can definitely tell the difference in quality. One's a $240 camera and one's a $25 camera. So with that being said, guys, remember to rate, even if you hate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I make reviews on this channel, and if you want to see more reviews like this, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching another review video. Bye bye.